Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Happy holidays. I hope your holiday season is going well and you're able to find some time to relax. We're gonna jump back into our Majesty playthrough series here today and get into a northern expansion map called Urban Renewal. So Urban Renewal is a difficulty advanced map, and let's click in here and you'll notice that we're up against another civilization essentially. So we're not necessarily going to be fighting majority monsters, from monster dens. We're actually going to be fighting another bustling civilization. And that will be the red team here. And as you can imply by the elven lounges and gambling halls that are present, we're going to be facing off against some elves. We also cannot build the rogues guilds or elven bungalows at all. So that is the task at hand today, and we're going to jump right in and take care of this one. But first, if you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel. I would highly appreciate ya. We just passed 100 subscribers and we're building a nice community here. And if you want to join the community, we'd be more than happy to have you with. So with that said, let's jump right into Urban Renewal and see what madness we have. We have a Ratapult right off the bat. Let's hope it doesn't aggro to our marketplace. We are effectively surrounded here, folks. Okay. We do have a level 2 palace that we're starting with. We got a magic bazaar up right away. I want to see if I can get some. I want to see if I can get some guardhouses here on our marketplace. Looks like that's going to be challenging right now. So what do we do? Well, given we're going to be facing elves, I do like the idea of going temple to crypta with the skeletons and their high impressive dodge. We'll also go temple to Fervus.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
And a warrior's guild as well for Discord warriors. I think that's a good kit to face the oncoming onslaught. Let's get the marketplace upgraded. Let's get our temples built. Let's get some heroes recruited, more importantly. And let's see exactly how this unit comp is going to handle the enemy. It looks like, so we have rat men here as well, it looks like.
Your Majesty. Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper,
this Ratapult, we really got to get rid of this
Sovereign,
Ratapult here.
a building has been upgraded.
What a great spawn location. Another palace guard though. These guys just do the heavy lifting. They're really the unsung heroes
A new building is complete. Your Majesty,
of the colony.
a new building is complete.
Without question.
Your
Our
Highness,
Fervus goes up.
We've improved the guardhouse.
Crypta goes up here.
Majesty.
And we're getting our first hero on the board, the cultist. And he's probably going to go. Let's see where they go first. He's going to get some healing potions. I think that's a good purchase there, my cultist friend. Sister Quiet Tomb. We're also going to get a little exploration going on here. Love to see that. Priestess. Cultist. And we did get our Warriors Guild up. So let's get a Discord Warrior. And let's also drop down a Blacksmith. Where exactly should we throw this Blacksmith? That's a great question. Let's throw it right by the Discord Warrior home. That's not good. That's not good. So you can see the enemy heroes actually do interact with our town. They're hostile toward us, but they'll go into our marketplace. They'll pickpocket our buildings. They'll do things like that. I mean, I support other heroes in our marketplace for sure, as long as they actually shop and not shoplift, of course. And we can't be sure what kind of shenanigans are going on within the marketplace here. But I don't like our marketplace so exposed. I really don't like that.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
So let's hope our priestess can get a nice little swarm of skeletons, which we kind of have going on here. And we can kind of get some of the stuff taken care of for us.
Your Majesty.
We'll certainly find out. I mean, we are effectively surrounded. Looks like on 3 sides here. There's a goblin camp in here, which
to oblivion.
Your Majesty.
and the enemy is the enemy is trying to cash in on our bounty.
A local blacksmith offers new services.
I mean, which is fine. We do want that sewer main to go down, but it's funny how greedy the rogues actually are.
Refreshing.
Alright, so let's get another priestess, because I love the idea of just swarming a bunch of skeletons around. There's a lot of ranged units, right? And they're going to be a good counter to just the general ranged units as long as they don't get directly targeted. We're going to get arrows here for our guardhouse. And our heroes aren't necessarily being aggressive, I would say. They're kind of being passive toward the enemy here.
We've improved the guardhouse.
We're going to get our Warrior of Discord in our little window there. Just keep an eye on them. But we need our tax collectors to be able to kind of move freely, and there's a lot of congestion going on.
Offers new services,
including peasants just kind of wandering through our little civilization here. Interesting that we would start such a civilization so close to another one, right?
One step closer to oblivion.
So I want to see a little more aggression out of our priestess. Maybe we don't want to upset them per se, but I'd love to be able to get rid of some of these buildings here. So we can do that. And here we go. The cultists have kind of had enough.
Another day, Crypta.
Tax collector is going to take a hit here with gold on him. You don't like to see that in the early phases of the game. Discord warrior here is had enough of this. That's not a good matchup for the rogue. The rogue does have healing potions though. A little closer than perhaps it should have been. We don't want to lose this magic bazaar. We really don't. And it goes down. So that's not good. That's really not good. But what do? We're kind of caught flat-footed. I'm completely surrounded here. We need to get this goblin camp out of here. That probably should have been the top target of my bounties, but we're completely surrounded here. Other way, it's just not a good circumstance. But we do see our skeletons kind of holding them back. I wish they would be aggressive though, right? That's what you'd like to see.
I serve with pleasure.
So let's see if we can't just replace that building with an inn here. Or give our heroes a spot to gather. And we just kind of need to gain our ground. We need to train some heroes. We need to use our healing potions. Rock is fine. Playful puddle. See, I don't know what these skeletons are doing. You know what I'm saying?
Is nearly empty. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Cultists aren't necessarily a great counter. They're more just an accessory to the overall kit. Rock is fine is running, and he gets away to the inn that was just constructed. You love to see that, folks. Throwing on a little camouflage here. Let's get another Warrior of Discord. We're gonna need those. Got some poisonous mushroom planting going on here by our cultists. That'll help us get poison even without a rogue's guild. And our marketplace sure is hopping, isn't it? Let's get this goblin overlord. These guys are just absolutely brutal. Yikes. Bold wound has been boldly wounded. And where is the presence of our Warriors of Discord? That's the question. Our guardhouse just gets munched on here by goblins. The one peasant that was in charge of the repairs falls, and now we are just devoid of really any hero presence, which is it's kind of head scratching. Looks like the skeletons do get a little more involved, and we have Playful Puddle here in bear mode, berserking, going for the rogue of another monarch here. The rogue does get his dodge on though, but will poison. No. Sister Dark Spirits catches him on his attempt to flee there. Love to see that. Got the skellies getting involved, but we need our Discord warriors to make a push here. In fact, let's get a little elbow room, huh?
In the name of the sovereign.
Seamus the deranged.
Building has been upgraded.
No healing potions, and he falls.
In the name of the sovereign.
One step closer.
That's not good. You don't want to see that, especially when you're strapped for cash like we are.
Refreshing.
I think this unit comp is strong against the enemy, but there's opportunities for sure. Like these Goblin Overlords, man. If Sister Darkspirit falls, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Keep draining life, keep using healing potions, hang in there. City Guard coming to help. Excellent job, Sister Darkspirit. You're my new favorite. Throw her in the window. Let's get another Discord warrior because our previous one fell. And as you can see, it's pretty frenetic from all three sides here. And these priestess don't necessarily do great to ranged attacks. It's the skeletons that are the X factor for sure.
Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Got some good fighting going on by our priestess. They are starting to sort of swarm a little bit, so you love to see that. We have Raucous Vine here buying some more healing potions. You also love to see that in bear mode. The corrupted peasants have taken up arms against you.
Majesty,
Okay.
the local blacksmith offers new services.
I don't know what that means, but we might see. Maybe that was. Maybe they got barbarians now. Maybe that's what that means. All right, we're making a push here. Love to see that.
One step closer to oblivion.
Kind of pushing out on both sides here.
To oblivion.
The priestess have just kind of had enough, and you love to see that. Raucous Vine chasing a rogue. Gets a little support from the priestess there, but Raucous Vine, man, he is making a name for himself, isn't he? You gotta love the bear mode cultist for sure. And we have a Ratman hacking down our blacksmith here. Let's see if we can't get somebody on him. Got other things to worry about. We really do. Here we go. Playful Puddle has had enough. Let's see if we can get a forward guardhouse here. I think this is a good location and purchase. I mean, could we use that cash on other things? Absolutely we could. But this is the effect I had in mind, right? Skeletons, super good dodge against ranged units. It'll just keep them from aggroing to our heroes in large batches.
Victory's not in the cards.
The Warriors of Discord, they love causing havoc, and they do a good job at it. And you can see the very strong AoE. I believe that is their Howl of Discord there. And then Super Strike as well.
Victory's not in
Just doing a great job. Doing a really great job. Alright, so we have 700.
A new building is complete.
Now we certainly could look at going. Let's get some arrows first. That'll cost a little bit. We certainly could look at going for a blacksmith upgrade. We could get a marketplace protection rings research done.
Your Highness,
We go up to level
we've
3.
improved the guardhouse.
That's another possibility here. We could look into investing in another temple. Although a crypta would probably be the most impactful one to get. It's going to be real expensive. So I think we should go protection rings here.
victory's not in the cards.
Alright, we have a big conglomerate of heroes here. Playful Puddle is really getting shot, but I think his camouflage gives him better dodge. And these heroes are just dropping like flies, one by one, as they're attacking the skeletons. That's what you want to see right there, folks.
Sovereign?
Very good unit comp
Now serves you better.
for a bunch of ranged units. And the priestess are finally to a point where they're strong enough to really be effective. We have another Ratman on our blacksmith. Just unbelievable. Some things just never change, do they? So see if we can get a cultist on the job. We also have some skeletons too. We got our boy Rock is Fine walking in with Mildar, the anti-social. Let's give them some incentive for the Elven Bungalow here. Sister Quiet Walk. How is Sister Dark Spirit? Level 7 here. Sounded like an aluminum bat. Cornan the Tracker just got completely dinged by an aluminum bat. Demagus the Confused. You'll love to see that, folks. Brute Force versus Brute Force, of course. Okay, we're sitting at 1,300 gold here. So what are we looking at? There are several different ways to spend it, of course. Let's go Marketplace level 3. That was the plan in the first place anyways. Alright, okay, we got a goblin raid here. This isn't good.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Let's see if we can put a bounty up there and get some hero presence. Our Temple de Crypta is under assault. That's not good. This is where we need our heroes, folks. We need them back. We need them back and we need them doing work here. Sister Terminus falls. She should win this fight here. This guardhouse is going to hold. Looks like our Temple de Crypta is going to hold. The inn is being repaired while it's being attacked. Of course, the Goblin Overlord makes sure that that doesn't continue. Alright, we managed to, it appears we managed to hold that off pretty well. This guardhouse is still taking some hits, but the walls are closing in on the enemy. You love to see that. Tax collector, gotta get home. Nope.
I face death with renewed strength.
Luxurious Meadow falls. That's quite the name. Let's get some bounties out there on the annoying Rat Clan. Rock is Fine is still rocking. You know, I think he's taken the mantle of MVP in this one so far, for sure. Rock is Fine with the kill with the poison. Gotta be careful here, Rock is Fine. He's using some healing potions, healing in face. He's just not gonna be strong enough. You gotta run, bro. You gotta run. No, not Rock is Fine. On the state, folks, Rock is Fine has fallen. He got swarmed. He's not a unit that's really made for swarming. Rock is Fine. Rest in peace, my friend.
Another day, Crypta.
Gone, but not forgotten. Alright, we have 1,800 here. We do keep losing heroes. Not good. It's really hard to kind of get your foothold in this one, as I'm sure you can see. The Warriors of Discord are really quite effective, and they're just kind of the meat that we need on the front lines. So why don't we do this? When the money allows, let's get another Warriors Guild.
Victory is not in the cards.
I think most of the threat is pretty much dispatched of. We just have a few things left over. So let's go ahead and do that. Warriors Guild. Can't throw it right there, huh? Alright, let's throw it right there then.
I serve.
This inn is going to fall, and it's going to expose some heroes inside. It looks like it's just the elf. He's going to fall to the sickle blade of Convictus, Disciple of Chaos. Very strong hero. We have Playful Puddle here. Again, bear mode cultist. You just love to see it, folks. You just love to see the change shape. Sister Verdasha. I think you could probably make a case that she is one of our new most effective heroes, being a level 10 priestess. You know, summoning in the swarming skeletons, right? It's really made the difference in this one. Although Sister Dark Spirit had a really good early showing. Got us out of some troubling times in the early game for sure. So maybe we can give it back to Sister Dark Spirit now that Raucous Vine has perished. Let's do that. Let's consider that. Sister Dark Spirit for MVP. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. I think that early game effectiveness. Although, look at Playful Puddle here. I mean, we need aggression, right? Playful Puddle is the definition of aggression. Alright. My mind has been changed. Playful Puddle, you're my boy.
Day, Crypta.
Playful Puddle. Let's give him some MVP votes. I think he's well deserving. Let's get some bounties on these remaining structures here. And let's make it out alive. See, another option for this map, of course, would have been paladins and healers. But just think about it. So, what did we face here, right? We faced just intense enemy pressure from numerous enemies, right? A high volume of not very strong enemies. Just a high volume with them, right? So if you have a Warriors Guild with Paladins, our Paladins going to be able to handle...
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
...the, you know, mildly weak enemies that we're facing? Yes, of course. But with their price tag... With their price tag, I think it makes them a little less feasible than something like the Priestess, which is going to summon skeletons naturally. You also get the Warriors of Discord, and I think the Cultists really prove their worth in that one as well. But anyways, folks, that was Urban Renewal, yet another Majesty Northern expansion map. What did you think? Are you digging the Majesty series? Let me know in the comments below. We have another map coming up here soon, so stay tuned to the channel if you are digging the Majesty content. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we're building a community here, and if you want to be a part of that community, I'd be happy to have you. That being said though, folks, I will end the video here. Thank you so much for your viewership and your support. The people on this channel have been incredible. Everybody's been awesome. And I'm just highly appreciative of everybody that takes the time to stop by, drop a comment, give a like, give a view, all those wonderful things. So with that said, folks, have a great day, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.